I'm Austin Brotman. I'm a junior at J. Sarah Catholic High School. And in June of 2015, I dove off a boat and broke my neck. Before the accident, I really dreamed of being a doctor. I wanted to be a surgeon, actually. And that's probably not going to happen now for obvious reasons. I don't know, I think medicine's still definitely a possibility. The parts of medicine that look really interesting to me are things like pain management and things like radiology or like psychiatry. If that's where I end up, that's I think where I'll be looking.
As far as I can see with Austin, he has handled his injury amazingly well for a young man who is a really fine athlete. Academically, it hasn't stopped him or in any way, shape, or form. Austin is probably my top student, one of the top students I've probably taught in my career, and he has been such an asset as far as like within the program, the academics that he's been able to continue to do despite the setback of his injury.
Everyone was really, really supportive when I got back. I think this is the best way to put it. Everyone was always happy to help with everything. They wanted to know what they could do. They were, I think, what I got was that everyone was kind of happy to have me back. I had about a week from the time that I got back from Colorado to when I started school up again. I mean, like, I can definitely pick out some certain points that felt really, really big to me. Like, rolling up in the driveway was one of them. I remember that. That was big to me. It was just weird seeing the house again. Because, I mean, like, obviously you can't see it from here, but outside in our driveway, when you pull up in our driveway, you're facing a garage, but right above the garage is my room. And I don't know, it was weird coming back and looking at that. What stuck with me more than anything else about Colorado and about rehab, I think, were the people that I met there. I don't want it to sound bad, but I'd grown up in a pretty sheltered environment. Bad things didn't really happen to me or to the people around me. I mean, they did, but when they did, it was a big deal. They didn't happen often. And so I don't think I really had any sense of what it was like outside of that. And so going to Colorado and being surrounded by people who have had unimaginable things happen to them. I mean, they were things that made me feel like I'm lucky. I'm a lucky person. But I can remember even on really hard days looking around and just thinking I can keep going. If they can keep going, I can keep going. I think I almost took it for granted. I was going to be finishing high school and I was going to be going to college. There wasn't a second thought about that. I took 5 classes while I was in rehab. One of them was an AP and the rest were honors. And I stayed up to date with all the schoolwork. And in my head, that was the way that it was going to have to be done for me to get back. And I was lucky enough that I had the resources to be able to do that. The people that were around me, some of them did, but some of them didn't. And I really didn't think that it was right that cost would be the determining factor in whether or not they got to go back to high school, whether or not they go to college. So right now there's a couple ways I think that people can really contribute to what we're trying to do. And one of those, of course, is by telling other people about what we're trying to do. Anything anyone can do to spread the word really does help. I mean, with awareness and hopefully with fundraising as well. But we also have a website, and we're hoping we'll be up on Instagram soon. As far as the fund goes, I think in 5 years, I really hope we can still be providing people with the tools that they need to go back to their education. Because in 5 years, the need's not going to be gone. And I hope to be able to provide for it as long as I can.